Now for some bad news. The economic event that really turns life upside down in recent years has not been recession, but inflation. Only a fairly small percentage get unemployed in a downturn. Only a much smaller percentage have their homes foreclosed upon. But when serious inflation hits, it hits almost everyone. It started this time with industrial commodities, which have now risen spectacularly after their lows in 2008 and 2009. The rise has largely been fed by demand from the Far East. This is the proverbial butterfly's wings that started a typhoon. Then came agricultural commodities, again pulled up by demand from China. Now we're getting serious crop shortfalls in China. U.S. crop forecasts are also disappointing, and there are huge crop problems in Australia, South America, and Russia. Corn, wheat, rice, and other foodstuff prices are just going wild. And as we all know, gold and silver have had an amazing rise, although a recent pullback. But most important of all, the Fed is just shoving money out the door as fast as it can, creating piles of cash in banks. So far, the banks are mostly hoarding that money, which we don't like because it doesn't help the recovery. But if the banks ever start lending that money and the recovery begins in a big way, the pieces will be in place for serious inflation. It may happen even without the banks opening their vaults. Food prices at the grocery store are astronomical. Gasoline has shot up. Airfares are up. We used to think we could not have high unemployment and high inflation at the same time. The experience of the late 70s and early 80s showed that's not the case. It even has a name, stagflation. This causes political and economic stress. Rising prices were major causes of the recent unrest in Egypt. Now it sure looks as if it's going to get worse, and it could be serious here too. I'm not predicting it in a big way here. I'm just saying the tea leaves are ominous, and if it comes, it won't be pretty. Once it starts, inflation is incredibly painful to stop without stopping the recovery too. I told you it was bad news.